made it to the dyno. We made it in the trailer. We're here at Colorado at Paul's shop. Paul is going to be doing the tuning on this. If you guys can't tell by the black smoke coming out of the exhaust, I'm not a good tuner, and leave it up to the experts. Paul does a bunch of race car, drag and drive stuff, you name it, he does it. Helps us at the racetrack a bunch, and we're going to learn from him today on the gasoline stuff. And I assume that if all goes well, we make north of 500 horsepower, we drive it around, and then we drive it all the way back from here, about an hour away from the shop. So a good little like test drive to see how everything goes.
You don't even put a boost controller on here.
No, we don't need a boost controller. Just whatever we'll set the wastegate. Okay. So it's like we'll set it at like I don't know, 15, 20 pounds, and that's like whatever it'll make. Hoping that the one wastegate I put on there and the location is efficient enough where it doesn't have boost creep, but we'll find out here shortly. Worst case scenario is as you lay into it, the boost just keeps going up. Yeah, so I put this motor together a while ago. I believe it's a 4.8, some truck heads, I don't know what they are, some cathedral port heads, some camshaft, no idea what camshaft. It's got, I really don't know what's in it, to be honest with you. It's got some head bolts, maybe, head stud. Let's take a look. ARP head bolts. Wasn't in the budget for studs. Everything else is like just stock LS stuff. I think it might have a trunnion upgrade on the rockers. Yeah, this is. Oh, we did put a catch can on it, so it's got a catch can with Brown and Miller line. Very nice. Really topping off the build there.
The water in the fuel jug is genius.
Yeah, the water in the fuel jug. Don't mix that up with the fuel though. Put the fuel in the damn. We did bring fuel. Those things run on 93 Holley Terminator. It's got dual ECU dealio, so we can figure out a headlight. Guys, we're gonna try this for the second time. First time, had no audio. We're here at Paul Powell's shop. Shout out to Paul for taking care of us on short notice. We deal with Paul a lot at the racetrack, and he helps me out with tuning, helps out at the racetrack. Obviously, tuning this unit right here, getting us ready. He has a dyno here, so we're gonna do some dyno tuning, probably some street tuning. He's already found out why I suck at tuning because there was a sensor that failed. We talked about all this with the mic off, so I can insert the clip and just like do some voiceover. Do some voiceover. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Paul was like, "Hey, actually, you might not suck at tuning because you can't read a sensor." So that's pretty much what it was, because I was like, "Hey, I thought it was because the charge pipe wasn't off. It wouldn't obviously make any boost, but the vacuum would never change. Well, that's an issue." So we're making great strides already. We found out that the map sensor was wired up backwards. It burned up the map sensor, so Paul very quickly wired in a 5-bar map sensor. So that's even better for us. We want to turn the boost up. So we're gonna go in here and I guess just see what the day brings. Goals, I would say, are 500 plus horsepower to the ground would be great. That's going to be a lot, I think. Reliable, drive it back to the shop from here. Those are our goals for the day. So you guys can't go anywhere without establishing goals, or else it's just a waste of a day. So our goals are
good drivability,
make 500, good drivability, drive it back to the shop. We have some issues going on with the body control module, dual ECU thing. Like, we got taillights and turn signals, corner lights, no headlights, so the headlights aren't working. I think the headlights go off something with like the e-brake, or like it used to be if you like release the e-brake, the headlights would come on, but like I don't know if it has to do with like mile an hour, RPM, I don't know, but something's goofy going on with it, so we got to get that figured out. And today is Thursday, so tomorrow and Saturday we're gonna be at the track, and then Sunday we leave. So like today's our last day to actually work on it. So we're in good hands here with Paul. He's you know, going through head to toe, making sure we're you know, fresh set of eyes is what we need.
We're well on the way.
Oh yeah, we're doing big things. It still sounds like a farm home.
big tractor.
Oh yeah. Clear it out.
Penetrating oil too, because it's I went to go turn it yesterday and it's pretty seized.
Oh, let me show you how to do this. Let me
Learning something.
Let me explain how you.
See, that thing sounds like a 75 horse tractor right now, though.
Yep. So.
This guy. Tell you what.
Damn. First of all.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
It's genius.
That is genius. Instead of adjusting the idle screw,
You just adjust the
Tab.
stuff. You can't pay for brains like this.
no, this is.
Maybe too much. We can always adjust it.
Alright, so for the record though, I was unable to tune via the map sensor, right?
Right.
So I was robbed of my opportunity to shine. But it's okay, because Paul's got it under control now.
We have learned that this thing gets hot
We have a fan.
so far. Just so you know.
Yeah, it likes to stay at, like, with the fan on, it's like 207, 208.
You got the stock thermostat. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
We couldn't get
I couldn't get a 160.
You got a horsepower prediction?
512. I think that's pump gas. I think like 512. I think Paul will be pretty conservative. I hope. I plan on beating the snot out of him.
Hey, it's not dying after it revs up
I know.
anymore.
We no longer have a TOON, we have a TUN.
And it's not smoking as much.
I have no idea when I put this motor together or what's in it, but it's hanging in there so far.
Yeah, it is.
Idle's at a solid 40 PSI oil pressure.
I didn't even check to see if the rockers are tight. before I put the house.
Yeah, no idea. No idea. We know it's got 7 quarts of oil in it, so it seems to like that. It's got water in it. Seems to like that. Other than that, that's all we know. Paul's just tuning away at it. He knows all the hotkeys and stuff. So like where I click and drag stuff, he's over there just got it going on.
Sounds way better.
Oh yeah,
Sounds great. Can't wait to hear that turbo spool. Oh yeah.
it's still a 4.8 junkyard motor, let's not forget. We get used to hearing like 427s and all this shit. This is like the bottom of the barrel, like LS. What's your guess on horsepower?
I'm gonna say 505.
What's your guess on horsepower?
I think I said 511.
I'm gonna say it makes 550. And what's your guess on horsepower? Yeah, you can't. No, it's your guess.
Just throw a number out.
How much horsepower is it gonna make?
480.
480. That's a good guess. Hey, good guess. Your big price is right, guy. How high RPM you think that was in revving it? 5,000. It sounds like a cookout truck just revving it up. That's so funny. The blow-off valve works though. Blow-off valve be working. The wastegate be wastegating. Fuel pump be fuel pumping. Fan be fanning. What else? What else we got?
The turboing.
Turbo be turboing.
Headlights are not headlights.
Headlights are not headlights. We're gonna have to do all of our driving during the day.
Yeah.
It's a wiring issue. So we have successfully survived the idle and the rev. Now that we have a functioning map sensor, it revs good, it idles good, made a adjustment for the I guess it's not really
minimum throttle position.
Yeah, it's not an idle screw. We just modified the throttle body, and it's on the money. So now you're gonna drive it. For the record, we've never driven it, so we don't know what could possibly come flying out of it.
Sweet.
You tell us what we're about to do here.
We're going to crank it up. We're going to do some light sort of in throttle in it, see where the map's at. Do a little bit of the low map, and then I'll go into all the way to the throttle. I mean, all the way to the floor.
Something like this, I have no idea what camshaft's in it. You just rev it out until it feels like.
So we'll actually start somewhere around the 5,500 to 6,000 range. We'll just stop it. We'll look at the power on the dyno. If the power's still going up, we'll rev it. Normally we like to go about 10% past peak power.
Okay.
And wherever that is where that is. Now obviously knowing this thing doesn't have good rods in it, if it's trying to peak power at like 7 grand, we're not gonna we're not gonna do that.
I don't know what cam's in it, but it doesn't like. I'm spoiled. All the turbo methanol stuff, like 12-to-1 compression, you just like tap the throttle and it's like 3 grand. This thing is not that.
We had some compression.
Yeah, this
it
thing
has
is
nothing
like,
to do with the display.
It's been a minute since I've done
ballpark.
Since I've done the junkyard LS stuff, so it's like a reality check for me. Like they're not all as snappy as a 12 or 13-to-1 methanol car.
Nope, not at all.
So, all right, well.
All right, and with it, CDI ignition too.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back here.
All right.
Not saying I don't trust our work, but you know, just saying. The excitement that I'm experiencing right now, just because this is so fun, is like equivalent to when I first got the cow done, because we're just like no idea what to expect.
This is one of those built from scratch cars.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
fun,
This is
dude.
like we literally. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is the final step.
This is like. I feel like this is so relatable. I mean, we're in $10,000-$11,000 on this build. If you do it yourself, I mean, this is where you could be. So I'm excited. Hopefully, it all stays together. Just hearing them rev it, I mean, it cleaned up
good.
like
Yeah,
we were
sounds
way out
really
in left
good.
field not having the map sensor right. Got the map sensor right, got the fueling right, boom.
That's one of those things, I mean.
I didn't even think about it though, but now that I know, now I'm like, I know.
It makes sense once he
I
says
know,
it,
I
but,
know,
like,
I know, I
come
know.
on, in the moment, you
I
don't
know,
mean,
I know. Dude, our map sensor wasn't mapping.
No, it wasn't.
So
All the other things were working, but that was not working.
yeah. So our throttle cable still working. We'll see if it hangs on. It's not how you don't want the actual cable to stop the pedal
Yeah,
from
that's
going.
That's a big no-no.
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll figure it out.
This is so scary. Okay, it sounds like a tractor the whole time. It made no boost, no power.
250 horsepower right there.
Damn, 240, we've more than doubled factory power. It sounds like it makes zero boost and it's a tractor the entire time. I didn't realize we built an NA truck with a turbo on it. Unreal. This guy is naturally aspirated all day long.
I thought I heard him.
It's 101 kPa.
Over here, I was like, what's the
The
wastegate is hanging down there. Get it.
Hold on, hold on.
Then all of a sudden I see the wastegate swinging down there off the vacuum line.
Oh my god. Hey, now we can check it for a spring though.
Yeah, might as well unplug that line, unplug the line, get it out, and look at it.
That is
That's some quality craftsmanship there.
it's actually a quick change wastegate.
Yeah,
Is what
it is. That's what that is, huh?
So-
Got a quick coupler on that.
So we know on motor this thing will make at least 250.
So 15 pounds of boost will make 300. We'll make 500.
Oh, dude, we're. See, this is what most people don't understand when you go to Dyno Tune. Run it NA first. Take the wastegate off, make you a rip, you know, get you dialed in there.
God damn.
Is it hot? I imagine.
It's not hot. It's been off for a while.
Dude,
I thought I heard it. It got louder.
Have you ever heard a turbo car sound that shitty before? The thing was.
Oh, and it has 2 exhaust pipes.
It's off of the V-band back there. You might have to listen to that more.
We're feeling better now.
Hey, your fitting's still leaking a little.
Hey, don't. Why you gotta expose it?
Dang.
Because they need to know, all right?
There's a fitting I weld is leaking. Paul,
Yes, sir.
how's the wastegate placement?
It's not in the most accessible place in the world.
No, but in theory, once it's on, we should be.
We should never touch it.
Yes.
So we'll be okay.
So we're good. We did the wastegate check. We can confirm has a spring in there. Paul and Mason fought with it for the wastegate for about 5 minutes because I placed it right next to the sway bar. So we're good now. We should make more boost and sound less like a tractor. That's the plan. can confirm it needs head gaskets. Dude, come on. Literally, as soon as boost came up, so did coolant pressure. Damn it! What is our water? Oh my god!
Dude, look, it's covered. Everything's covered.
I guarantee you, boost pressure,
That thing said-
pressure was pound for pound right
Look,
there.
it sprayed the fucking firewall.
Oh, that's not gonna be good for making it power torque. Not good. Not gonna be good. Literally, as soon as boost came up, it was just like a damn fire hose. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
What a make.
Oh, coolant pressure?
Yeah, I saw the water back down.
What a make.
It made 12 pounds of boost.
I know, what a make.
Did you
Let's
know
say
that?
last time it made 250 or something.
Oh, I made 360 right there. When the turbo came in, it sounded great.
It was trying to pour.
Dude, if you saw this right here,
That was great.
bro, I put this motor together so long ago.
Yeah, I said something about that.
Dude, I've really never had any head gasket issues with an LS before though. Dude. High pressure, baby.
I told you I had a head gasket. I was trying to do it. Where's that big screwdriver go?
God's gonna suck doing heads
What do you need?
Tonight.
tonight. Instead of flag, you got a big screwdriver right behind you. There we go. This is probably a little bit big for the job.
I got it.
You need to put some, here's the trick. Put some hairspray on it first.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
No, I don't have it. I don't have it. Hate to see that. I think I got it on video too. Oh, plug that down. Damn it! Damn it! It definitely has a head gasket. It's hydrolocked.
Dang.
Pull the plugs out of it now and turn it over.
I hope it didn't bend a rod.
Dude,
Did it
no,
turn
it
off
said turn it
on
over.
What?
No, I'm pretty sure you turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't bend a rod.
No. It says it bumps and stops.
Dang it.
It's one of those days.
Man.
Now that I'm thinking back, I'm gonna have to go and find the video when I put this motor together. I probably used, the cam's used, I guarantee the lifters are used, the head gasket's probably used, head stud's definitely used.
So the question is, do we put these same heads back on it and just send it?
I mean, I got
Gaskets?
new heads.
Or
Well,
we
I think
stick-
I got new heads. I got other
Yeah, you
heads.
got some heads.
I got, those are LS3 PRC heads. I'm not putting those on this.
All right, so we can figure out which cylinder it is real quick. Here.
Oh, I mean, which bank?
Oh, these are here.
Really, like, build something and say, like, I want it just to be,
Look, it's that one.
oh my God.
So
Break the shit out of me.
is
We don't need the.
probably 80 degrees of timing and 100 kPa didn't help it either.
Oh.
Oh, you're saying that's not good?
No.
Dude, that sucker right there, though, it was 1-to-1 boost to coolant pressure.
It was worse than that because that's a 16 psi cap and it was shooting out of there.
Well, plus you got to add the cylinder pressure in.
Yeah, that was.
But in theory,
I bet it's been pressurizing it the whole time.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole, even on motor,
Yeah.
it just didn't have enough to.
get over that cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the water looks like shit. As you
Yeah, it
would
didn't happen
expect.
in one pool. I can tell you that.
No. Paul's like, you want me to see? You guys want to see me delete a head gasket in one pull? He's like,
Yeah, that would be really impressive.
The one thing that sucks.